Hello guys, welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel.
So hello everyone, in this video I'm going to start from sum number 26. There is a 6-part video from this exercise. For the previous part, please check the description box, the link will be there. So here in sum number 26, if three successive coefficient in the expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power n, here the first one is 220, second one is 495, and here the third one, that is 792. Clear? Then find the value of n. So let the three consecutive terms or the three successive terms are rth terms, then r plus 1th terms, and then r plus 2th terms. Okay, and their coefficient in the expansion, the first one will be definitely ncr minus 1, second one will be ncr, and third one will be ncr plus 1. Okay, so as here the general term tr plus 1, that equal to ncr, so that one equal to here x to the power n minus r, and here a to the power r, that is the formula. ओके, इस फॉर्मूले के बेसिस में मैंने यहाँ पर कोफिशिएंट लिखा है एनसीआर माइनस 1, एनसीआर एंड एनसीआर प्लस 1. Then according to the problem you can write down this one ncr minus 1, that one will be 220 equal to, next one, that one equal to 495, and that one equal to here 792. Now first you have to divide the second one by the first one. So here write down NCR divided by NCR minus 1, that one equal to 495 by 220. Okay, so NCR means n factorial, then here r factorial, and then n minus r factorial. And here ncr minus 1 means n factorial, then here r minus 1 factorial, and then again n minus r plus 1, n minus r plus 1 factorial. Okay, that one equal to here 495 by 220, so you can write down this one as 9 by 4. Now n factorial will be cancel out, and as here r minus 1 factorial, after that as here n minus r. Okay, n minus r plus 1, so first you write down here n minus r plus 1, the next one will be definitely n minus r plus 1, then minus r, so it will be only n minus r factorial. And as here r factorial, so r into r minus 1 factorial, and then n minus r factorial, that equal to 9 by 4. So now here n minus r cancel out, r minus r minus 1 cancel out. So here you have in the upper one n minus r plus 1 divided by r, that equal to 9 by 4. So cross multiply 4n minus 4r plus 4, that equal to 9r. So here 4n plus 4, that equal to here 13. Okay, 13r. So you can write down this one as 4n minus 13r plus 4, that one equal to 0. Okay, so now you have this equation, so put it number 1 suppose. Now here then divide the third one here 792, third one by the second one. So here you can write down in this way, as here NCR plus 1 divided by NCR, that one equal to 792 divided by 495. It's a little bit lengthy problem. So in that case you can write down here n factorial, then here r plus 1 factorial, and then n minus r minus 1 factorial for the upper one. And for the lower one it will be here n factorial, then here r factorial, and then here n minus r factorial. Okay, and that one will be 8 by 5. Now n factorial cancel out, so here r factorial, Okay, here you have r factorial, so write down here r factorial. And next one, as here n minus r, so write down here n minus r, then n minus r minus 1 factorial. And as here r plus 1, so first write down r plus 1 and then r plus 1 minus 1, so it will be only r factorial. And here n minus r minus 1 factorial, that one equal to 8 by 5. These two one cancel out, r factorial cancel out. So now cross multiply 5n minus 5r, that equal to 8r plus 8. So from that you can easily write down 5n, then here 13r plus 8. So 5n minus 13r minus 8, that equal to 0. Okay, so now here equation number, this is 2. So now solve equation 1 and equation 2, then you will get here n equal to 12 as your final answer. Next, sum number 27. The coefficient of r minus 1th, okay, then here rth, and the last one r plus 1th terms in the expansion of x plus 1 whole to the power n are in the ratio 1 is to 3 is to 5. Then find n and r. Okay, so as you know tr plus 1, you know the formula. So here in that case, according to the problem, you can write down ncr minus 2, that is the coefficient of r minus 1, then ncr minus 1 coefficient of rth term, and ncr coefficient of r plus 1th term, that equal to 1 is to 3 is to 5. Clear? So you can write down here ncr minus 2 by here ncr minus 1, that one equal to 1 by 3. Okay, so I hope you can solve it this one by, as here n factorial, then r minus 2 factorial, and then n minus r plus 2 factorial into this one here n factorial, sorry, n factorial in the denominator. So here this one here n factorial, here r minus 1 factorial, and then n minus r plus 1 factorial, that equal to 1 by 3. Okay, so after solving this one, you can write down here as 4r minus n minus 5, that one equal to 0. You can solve this one by the previous one. So now next one here ncr minus 1 by ncr, that equal to here 3 by 5. And after solving that one, you will get here 3n minus 8r plus 3, that equal to 0. So this one is number 2. Okay, so now you have to find out the value of n. So if you want to find out the value of n, first write down this one 8r, that equal to minus 3, and then write down the first equation, multiply with 2. So it becomes here 2n, that one equal to 8r, and it's 10. So here 8r cancel out, n, and that one equal to 7. So that means n equal to 7 here. Your first answer. And to find out the value of r, just put down the value of n in any equation. Suppose in first equation, so it will be here 4r, then minus 7 minus 5, it's minus 12, that equal to 0. So r equal to here 3. So n equal to 7 and r equal to 3 as your answer. Now next one, sum number 28. Let n be a positive integer if the coefficient of the second, third and the fourth terms in the expansion 1 plus x whole to the power n are in AP, then find the value of n. Okay, so you know that what is the meaning of AP? If the coefficient of these three terms, suppose here A, B, C are in AP, then the condition equal to A plus C equal to 2B. Okay, that means 2 into the middle one, that equal to first term into the last term. Sorry, first term plus the last term. So as here second term, okay, second term, so the coefficient of the second term will be what? NC1, and the coefficient of third term will be NC2, and the coefficient of fourth term, that is NC3, because here second term means T1 plus 1, third term means T2 plus 1, and fourth term means T3 plus 1. So you can write down here 2 NC2 that equal to NC1 plus NC3. So here 2 multiply NC2 means n factorial, 2 factorial, then n minus 2 factorial. Okay, and here equal to n factorial, 1 factorial means 1, and then n minus 1 factorial, then plus again n factorial, 3 factorial, n minus 3 factorial. Okay, now next. So what will be here next? As here n factorial means you can write down n into n minus 1, then n minus 2 factorial, divided by 2 into 1 into n minus 2 factorial. So this portion will be cancelled out. Here n into n minus 1 factorial, here also n minus 1 factorial cancel out. Here n into n minus 1, then n minus 2, and then n minus 3 factorial. So here 3 means 3 into 2 into 1, and here n minus 3 factorial, it's also cancel out. Okay, so as here 2 cancel out, so in the left hand side you have only n into n minus 1. Okay, n into n minus 1. Right hand side you have here n, then plus, that one will be 6, so 1 by 6, then n into n minus 1 and n minus 2. Okay, now if you common n from both sides, so it will be here n minus 1, and that one equal to 1 plus 1 by 6 n minus 1 n minus 2. Now multiply 6, so it will be here 6 into n minus 1, then 6 plus here n minus 1 into n minus 2. So that one equal to 6n minus 6. Here 6 plus n square minus n minus 2n plus 2. So here 6n equal to 12, because 6 plus 6 12. Here n square minus 3n plus 2. So finally you have here 9n that equal to 12, sorry it's 14, and then n square. So you can write down directly as n square minus 9n plus 14 that equal to 0. Now by middle term factorization, n minus 2, then n minus 7 that equal to 0. So n equal to either 2 or n equal to 7. Okay, so n equal to either 2 and then n equal to 7. Now when n equal to 2, then it will be here nc3, that means here 2c3, which is meaningless. Okay, which is meaningless, that means here the required term will be 7, because for nc3 it will be 733. So here n equal to 7 is your final answer. So this is the last sum for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel. So here in sum number 29, if the coefficient of x to the power r minus 1, x to the power r and x to the power r plus 1th in the binomial expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power n are in AP. Okay, remember that r in AP, then you have to prove that one. So first here in general term, you know that tr plus 1, and for tr plus 1 it will be here as here 1 plus x to the power n. So tr plus 1 will be ncr and then x to the power r, because here first one is 1. So here x to the power r, the coefficient of x to the power r will be ncr. So as here x to the power r minus 1, so the coefficient will be ncr minus 1. Clear? For x to the power r, the coefficient will be ncr, and for x to the power r plus 1, the coefficient will be ncr plus 1. And as they are in AP, so you can write down this one 2 into the middle one, that means NCR. Now the addition of first term and the last term. Clear? Okay. So now here 2 into NCR mean n factorial, r factorial, n minus r factorial. Clear? And as here n factorial, so here r minus 1 factorial, then n minus r plus 1 factorial. And the last one will be here n factorial, r plus 1 factorial, then n minus r minus 1 factorial. Okay, I hope it's clear. Now n factorial will be cancelled out from the both side, so you can write down 2 here, and as here r factorial, so r into r minus 1 factorial, and as here n minus r, so you can write down this one as n minus r, then n minus r minus 1 factorial. Okay, that one equal to, here the first one will be as here r minus 1 factorial, and second one n minus r plus 1. Write down here n minus r plus 1. The next term will be definitely n minus r plus 1 minus 1, so it will be n minus r only, and after that it will be n minus r, then again minus 1 factorial. Clear? And here the last one r minus 1 factorial. Now for the second part here 1 in the numerator, so here r plus 1, then next term will be r, after that it will be n minus r minus 1 factorial, and then r minus 1 factorial. Okay, so now you can write down here 2 by r into n minus r, because r minus 1 factorial and n minus r minus 1, this portion will be common in each and every. Okay, so you can cancel out this one, so write down this one, then here it will be 1 by here n minus r, and here n minus r plus 1. Okay, and from the second one it will be here r into r plus 1. I hope it's clear. Okay, now if 1 by n minus r will be common, so it becomes here 2 by r minus 1 by n minus r plus 1. Right hand side you have only r into r plus 1. Okay, so as here 1 by n minus r, here the LCM r into n minus r plus 1, then here 2n minus 2r plus 2 minus r, that equal to here 1 by r into r plus 1. Okay, so now r cancel out, then here 1 by n minus r, upper one will be here 2n minus 3r plus 2, and here n minus r plus 1, that one equal to 1 by r plus 1. So now r plus 1 will be multiplied with this one 2n minus 3r plus 2, and here n minus r will be multiplied this one n minus r plus 1. So now multiply, so 2rn plus 2n minus 3r square minus 3r plus 2r plus 2. Right hand side you have n square minus nr minus rn minus minus plus r square plus n minus r. Okay, it's a little bit lengthy one. So as here you have here 2rn, and here also rn, so both are in negative, so it will be here total 4rn. Okay, so you can write down directly as 4rn. The next one here you have this one, you have here 2n, and here you have plus n, so 2n minus n, it will be here plus n. Now next one here 3r square in negative, and here also positive, so minus 3r square minus r square, it will be minus 4r square. So write down here minus 4r square. Now next one, as here minus 3r here plus 2r, so it will be minus r, and here also minus r, so r cancel out. Okay, so now next one here, it's plus 2, and then here that one equal to n square. Okay, that one equal to n square. So now you have n square. Then if you common n, so it will be here n common, then you can write down here 4r plus 1. Then next one here 4r square, then minus 2, that equal to 0, and it's proved. Okay, so that means binomial theorem chapter fully completed. So in the next video we'll start straight lines.